Just wait until you see why I'm laughing so hard. That was just one moment from an absolutely ridiculous year. From fake infomercials to laws that made me question humanity, 2024 really brought it all. And I'm about to show you the best and the worst of it all. Relax. The ha-has start now. Imagine waking up on the morning of your 30th birthday to a cheerful voice saying,
Yes, rise and shine. Wow, we really need to do something about my morning breath. No cap, it's giving me the ick.
and the voice is coming from quite literally your butt? Luckily, I'm married, and farting in public isn't grounds for divorce. Like, how do you even address it? Do you give it a name like Cheeky Chattercrack, the Rear Admiral, Captain Fanny Whistle, the Gluteus Gabber, the Whispering Windbender, the Gasbag Guru, the Buttocks Broadcaster, the Fart Philosopher, Colonel Yapcrack, Mouth of the South End, the Anus Announcer, the Windy Wisecrack, Rear End Radio, the Sphincter Speaker, or Professor Pooh? It was as if Kenny from South Park had taken up residence in my butthole, mumbling incoherently. The officer paused, clearly puzzled by the muffled sounds, and I braced myself for the absolute worst. Here, can you read this piece of paper for me? Is that like a different language or something? You must be like bilingual. That's gas. Right, gas. Yeah, I have something for that. Here. No. Not like I have gas. You writing another language is gas. It means like cool. Alrighty then. What I handed you to read was written in cursive. It's not another language. It's still English. It's just another font. Didn't they teach you cursive in school? No, they didn't. Here's to the OG chamoy pickle. Whew. That'll put a pucker in your butt. Wow. Oh, I get it. You have to cover the sardine and all this stuff just to get it down, don't you? Let me know if I'm right, Laura. I put 2 dabs of hot sauce because, well, I like hot sauce. Lord help me. Here goes. Nope. Nope. Why? Absolutely not, no. That's just, well, that's why it's in the just wrong category, because, my goodness, that made my eye twitch. Why would you eat that? You ain't right. You ain't right. Oh. My hair didn't even like it. Like, I could feel the disgust all the way into my hair. It's just not right. Hi, Heather here for Subtle Butt, the fart stench neutralizer, powered by the gas you release and the air others breathe. Did you know when you fart, cut the cheese, toot, let one rip, have scooter toots, play the butt trumpet, experience rectal turbulence, make air biscuits poot, butt belch, or have a case of the cheek squeaks, and your butt feels like a ring of fire, a dragon breathing fire through your butthole, a volcanic eruption, a hot sauce factory, or if you feel like your butt is having a heat wave, there is a 100% chance that it's gonna stink. And by stink, I mean the kind of stench to melt paint off the walls and singe your nose hairs while instantaneously making your cat or dog gag. Fart Fairy's job is to go around your home sprinkling highly concentrated cheek reek, aka fart smell, all over every fabric surface you own, making your home uninhabitable to any earthbound living organism.
Warning: using subtle butt could cause a wide variety of side effects, including but not limited to overconfident flatulence, trusting untrustworthy farts, temporary transformation into a human foghorn, making you unattractive to a potential love interest. Speaking subtle butt can be used as a fart silencer, chafing, dusty farts, sticky underwear, heightened sensitivity to moon phases leading to lunar-induced flatulence, unflattering bottom shape, jealousy, uneven tushy distribution, swamp bottom, charcoal stains, trouble sleeping, endless laughter, muffled farts, hot flashes on the buttocks, tendency to attract passing UFOs mistaking your emissions for distress signals, may cause global warming, black holes in space, temporary magnetism causing loose change to stick to your backside, temporary adaptation of a superhero alter ego named the Das Crusader with the power to clear rooms in a single emission. Stop using subtle butt and contact your healthcare provider immediately if any of these side effects occur.
If you're laughing, confused, or wondering how we just got here, hit that subscribe button. I promise 2025 is only going to get weirder and funnier, and you aren't going to want to miss it. Have you ever been on a long road trip and had to pee so bad that as soon as your bladder sensed the toilet was near, it got a little bit excited and prematurely evacuated? Get you some uh-ohs. Do you or someone you love suffer from any irritated bowel diseases? Uh-oh Emergency Underpants is here to save your grump rump from stewing in its anger. She gives them 5 out of 5 stars. The answer to the code brown. One never knows when a code brown will strike. Will it be in the supermarket, the line at the bank, or while stuck in traffic? There was simply no way to know if or when a code brown might hit, causing me to just not want to leave home at all. I was stricken with a very real fear that I had no way to know or prepare myself for the catastrophic code brown. In fact, the last time I dared venture outside the porcelain palace at home, indeed, I riding shotgun and suddenly felt a little bubbly in the tummy. I had taken several precautionary privy visits while at home, so I felt pretty secure that this was just gas. So I let a little one squeak, to my total dismay. I realized I got more than I bargained for. I was horrified. What to do? We were on a bridge with no place in sight to pull over, so I did what anyone would do. I pulled my pants down and ripped off my stained and defiled underpants and flung them out the window. I cleaned up with the fast food wipes that KFC gives out, and we continued on. After that incident, and it came on the heels of the cupcake incident, which we have vowed never to speak of again, only in sign language that my closest friends and I know, sealed with a slash across our throats, lest we divulge that terrible day to any outsider. Anyway, I digress. So I was relegated to live my life as an outcast, a prisoner in her own pooper. Until these, my beacon in a fog of brown, emergency underpants? Since I was given these, I have made sure to have a spare pair everywhere I go. I keep them in my desk, at work, my purse, my car glove box, and I make sure I pack them for any trips. These have made living with unforeseeable code browns bearable. Never again will I walk around with a poop stain. No sir, I have my emergency underpants.
Wouldn't you know it, the second bathroom was also already occupied, and I could feel my bladder about to give up. I did what any respectable person in the same situation would do. I ran down the stairs, a little pee escaping with each step. I went into the backyard, located a shrub, ripped open my pants, and let it all go. Let it all flow. Needless to say, I had wet my boxers enough to warrant an underwear change. And as luck would have it, I had a pair of emergency underpants in my front pocket as a gag gift from my buddy Paul. Thanks man, your gift saved me from smelling of pee the rest of that night.
Have you been cut off in traffic by someone who has no business being behind the wheel of a car, as they must be blind because they are now using the rumble shoulder to drive by braille? You guessed it, The screaming goat can help with that as well. Do you encounter creeps, jerks, a-holes, turd nuggets, dirtbags, scumbags, schmucks, sleazeballs, sleazebags, scuzzballs, finks, cretins, scabs, dweebs, blockheads, ninnies, goons, or scamps as a regular part of your day-to-day job? I bet you know where this is going. The Screaming Goat is here for that issue also. Has a serious case of the broccoli farts made your date pass out from the horrendous smell emitted from your deadly bottom-dwelling blowhole and now they want nothing to do with you? Well, that's unfortunate. Just press on the tree stump and have the Screaming Goat scream away your sorrows. Problem solved. Well, almost. You may want to see a doctor about those chemically charged, coma-inducing, eye-watering rump roars that could be used for chemical warfare. I mean, seriously, get some help. Okay, next caller, you're on live.
What's happening, everyone? My name is Travis, and I love the Screaming Goat for two main reasons. The first reason is that it really does help calm me down when I push on the goat and hear it scream. It literally is taking how I feel and making it known. And the second reason I love this little tune is that it keeps people I'm frustrated at from getting upset, because who can take you too seriously when a goat figure is screaming on your behalf?
That is true. Okay, Travis, and what do you do for work? I'm curious. What situations call for a screaming goat in your day-to-day life?
So, I am a manager at an adventure store called Spotty the Squatch, where we take people on expeditions in search of Sasquatch. It's a real fun gig, but sometimes people become angry because the search often reveals nothing. That's where the Screaming Goat comes into play.
I can't believe I burped and it smelled like a hot fart in a sauna. Surprised we didn't have another one of them there fart fairy outbreaks that Heather told you all about. Oh no, how will you ever survive? Here, this will make you feel better. Here's the world's smallest violin, and it's playing just for you. Ew, gross. I can't believe how persistent the bugs are when you go camping. I wanted to forge a formal complaint, but nobody would take me seriously. Oh my god. Ew. Remember, when your friend's problems are just too small to care about, the world's smallest violin is here to save the day. Have you ever walked into a bathroom and been hit by a dangerous wall of saturated cheek reek? It's like a horror movie, but worse because it's real life. Did something die inside of you? When you're finished dropping a stench bomb, bombing the bowl, sending a log down the river, unloading the cargo, taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, dropping the kids off at the pool, dropping a deuce, busting a grumpy, glassing the surface, cutting rope, pinching off a loaf, making an offering to the porcelain throne, pushing a mess, building a log cabin, making underwater sculptures, unloading some timber, make like Snoop and drop it like it's hot, need to void, make a deposit in the porcelain bank, use the big white telephone, unloose the caboose, drop the property value, plant a tree, play dope factory, seeing a man about a horse, seeing a man about a wallaby, growing a monkey tail, killing a brown snake, release the prairie dogs, drown a baby otter, gotta feed some bears, a brown dog scratching in the back door, leave some gorilla fingers, liberate the brown trout, let the dogs out, let the turtles loose, laying some wolf bait, slop some bum slugs. Sending a fax, purge the council, call my agent, download some software, getting something down on paper, taking care of some paperwork, captain's log, releasing the Kraken, drop an anchor, drop some depth charges, lay undersea cable, insert a Navy SEAL team, deploying the USS Brownfish, negotiate the release of some chocolate hostages, churn the dookie butter, drop some potatoes in the crock pot, off to see the chocolate gobbler, craft a fudge pop, drop a swamp pie, drop a grand grumpy, making a grumpy, or sitting on the porcelain splash station. Simply close the door behind you and give the push button a little tappy tap. That was exhausting.
10 minutes later.
Off means you're good to go. Yellow means Alexa should issue an air quality alert for your bathroom. Only enter if you're in danger of messing yourself, but be warned, you'll probably pass out from the horrifying putrid smell.
It is absolutely devastating to walk into a bathroom with your mouth slightly ajar, just to realize there was a recent visitor whose poo you can now kind of taste. With Hot Stink Alert, I no longer have to wonder if my mouth will be traumatized every time I enter the bathroom.
Is your last nerve often poked, pinched, stomped, trampled, squashed, teased, flicked, tapped, or even tickled? If so, it's time to warn people when they are dangerously close to setting off that extremely explosive and often destructive last nerve.
There have been times when I have snapped at a loved one just for asking too many questions before I have been caffeinated or had a chance to take my butt tokens to the porcelain splash station. Now, I just light the last nerve candle first thing when I wake up, filling the air with calming lavender and making me a bit more approachable. Once I'm done being a canker sore on everyone's behind, I blow out the candle, giving everywhere around me the all clear. Thanks, last nerve candle. You may have saved my marriage.
In case you forgot what's awesome about this candle, here's your reminder. It features lavender scent, helps to calm those angry nerves. 100% all-natural soy wax, I guess in case you get hungry and want a snack later. Cotton wick for effective flammage. Glass container, cause what else are you gonna put it in? If you made it to this point in the video, thanks. You're amazerful, meaning you're awesome, amazing, and wonderful. You want to make sure that your brain is protected from them thought suckers. Alright, now that we got that, just rip it real good. There we go. Ain't nothing getting in here. The antenna is so that you can get yourself some HBO at the same time, you know. And this right here, this right here double as a bowl, see? If you want to eat some cereal or some soup. Or even better yet is that you could use this here for a margarita glass, you know, just fill her up and enjoy. It may look silly, but hey, it's useful. Why you gotta try and mislead our people here, huh? They need this in their lives. If anything or anyone figures out how to read our thoughts, you know? You just gotta keep the dome safe. You guys don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. You gotta keep your thoughts safe. You do you. Floaties. Bertha, take it away. We got ourselves some floaties, okay? And these are just in case someone in your life decides they're gonna cry you a river. All you have to do is inflate them, put them on your wrist, because they ain't gonna fit on your forearm unless you're like a stick or something. In which case, go get you some food. I don't know what happened to my accent, how it turned from southern to like, I don't even know what this is, but here we are. Anyways, you just kind of stick them on your wrist, you know? And then in the event that you start drowning because someone's trying to cry you a river, you're covered. All you gotta do is put your wrist like this, and then when the water fills up, your head will stay afloat, you know? And the awesome thing about these here floaties is they also double as butt implants. I think you probably think I'm joking, but I'm not. Watch. I mean, okay, this one's a little deflated. I need to flate it up a little more, okay? We want even tushy distribution in right now. And you stick the little dillies inside, because you don't want to look like you got some weird growth on your tushy, do you? So just, you know, push them in. And you may think I'm joking, but watch, I'm going to show you, okay? But we're going to go somewhere where there's a little bit more room for y'all to see me walking with them. So hang tight just a moment. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Sporting the hat and everything. Okay, get ready. And I mean, I kind of like them. You know? It's like I should change my name from Bertha Flat Bottom Charleston to Bertha Full Bottom Charleston. I mean, look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? Chopsticks. These are great if you wish to act like a walrus. Can also be used as intended, or as an underneath the cast scratcher. See? Get right down in there and scratch, you know, your casts. Get that itch wherever it is. Important notice, some of the individuals we interviewed have requested to remain anonymous. This is to protect their belly buttons from those who may have ill intentions. Yes, you heard that right. Belly button bandits are a real thing. I have been pulling random lost items out of my belly button for a while now. Most things come out looking like survivors of Naked and Afraid. The belly button cleaner is so easy to use, you can use it in the shower or while you're in the tub. You can even use it while you're watching your favorite show. Simply insert the soft, flexible tip into your belly button and give a gentle scrub-a-dub-dub. My dog had been missing for 3 weeks, but after just one use of the belly button cleaner, I was reunited with my best friend. Thanks, belly button cleaner. You rescued Charlie from the depths of my tummy tunnel.
By the end of the week, my belly troll hole was always full of lint and crud. Since getting the belly button cleaner, I've kept my lint portal so clean you could actually do jello shots from it.
My navel knot used to harbor fugitives before I got the belly button cleaner. But now I can use my button burrow for a snack pack instead. Speaking of laughter and fun and overall good times, if you want to continue your good times and laughter and all that fun stuff, click on the video I put up on screen here. Or you can click on the playlist I put right here. Either one is guaranteed to keep you laughing. I'll see you over there, and until then, stay blessed, my friends. Boy! Okay, so I have a confession to make. I've missed you. I have been gone for the past 2 months, and part of that's because I just needed a break. I needed to get my mind right. I needed a mental break. But I also needed to concentrate on getting, Christmas treats and all that kind of stuff made up for my family and loved ones. So there's no way I was able to do both, and yeah. Anyways, that's what I got.